The last presidential debate for the 2016 election is finally in the books, so we can finally put this whole Trump and Clinton clown show to bed. So overall, what were your impressions from watching that debate?
Similar to the impressions I had about the first two.
Yeah.
It was worthless.
Yeah, I felt the same exact
just
way.
Like it felt like these two candidates were bickering siblings.
Right.
That's essentially what it boiled down to. And
my mental image was two monkeys slinging shit at each other. Like I was waiting for them to start pulling each other's ears.
Because there's a lot of shit to sling.
Mm-hmm.
That's why.
That's right. When you get two candidates full of baggage, and they have 2 minutes to respond to a particular issue, you come away with no substance whatsoever. Of course, the sexual assault allegations came up again, and he looked bad. He looked bad again because he talked about how the women were liars. He said they were fiction lies, which was interesting.
Yeah, I was like, why you gotta be bold? You reaching too much.
But he looked bad because leading up to this debate at his rallies, he was talking about how, look at those women. I wouldn't do that. That wouldn't be my first choice.
Yeah, basically saying there's no way I sexually assault those women. They're
exactly.
idiots.
Yeah, that's not the way you put out this fire. All you have to do is apologize for your language and say those allegations against me are false. That's it.
Why are you giving Trump like common sense advice?
like he's gonna
it's not
be logical. Right? No. Chris Wallace was talking about how in a speech that was revealed with these emails, these Podesta emails, that she said that she was an advocate for open borders.
When she was talking about, like, the context was energy.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So whatever. Okay. That's who cares, right? But what did she do? Distract, deflect, and she went to those dirty Russians once again and talked about how what did she say about it? It was espionage.
Yeah, she says the Russians have committed espionage against the American people.
Against us.
Against the American people. I was like,
no.
I was like, please. Like, you mad because your dirt is getting exposed, right. And you gotta try to make it about everyone, because if you just make it about you, then it'll be obvious. So you have to make it about all of us Americans are under threat.
We're all connected.
Yes.
Yeah. We should feel some type of way because of you got outed.
Exactly. It's not fair to her, but she's trying to make it like Americans are being attacked. I'm like, come on.
But see, this language, and see, this is nothing new for Hillary Clinton. She wants war with Russia, or she wants conflict with Russia. Just months ago, back in August, the end of August, this was a quote from her. The United States will treat cyber attacks just like any other attack. She also talked about having military responses. Military responses to cyber attacks.
What?
Yeah, that's what she said. Now, she said this a couple months ago, but we all know how she's been an advocate for the no-fly zone in Syria. She talked about that again last night at the debate. So this is a individual that is just waiting for a conflict with Russia if she gets into the White House.
We need to rewind, dog. We need to rewind, like, to that point.
Yeah, that quote.
Yeah, about cyber attacks. And
just like any other attack.
Response being a military one
to cyber attacks.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
This is Hillary Clinton. So that's what you're voting for. I want everybody to understand that. You vote for Hillary Clinton, you're voting for war.
And see, the thing is, they're trying to lay the groundwork to come up with justifications to go to war. And
they're priming the American people to be ready for it.
And not only are they priming the American people to be ready for it, it's almost like they are trying to create this situation where we don't need as many excuses to go to war.
Right.
We can use the littlest thing. Oh, they hacked our account.
Right.
They hacked our emails. Oh, let's bomb them.
Just because you said so. And she also said at that debate, she said that it's been confirmed that Russia is behind the attacks, and that Putin
is clearly
it's Putin. It reaches the highest branches of the government in Russia, and it's clear that it's Putin. Has anybody heard any evidence that it's Putin or that it's Russia? Any evidence? I'm not talking about conjecture. I'm talking about actual evidence that it's Russia.
And how many intelligence agencies have confirmed this?
She said 17. 17 agencies have confirmed that it's Russia. But we have no evidence whatsoever. 17, no evidence. 17
and she mentioned, she name dropped Homeland Security.
Homeland Security.
But she was kind of vague with the other. She just said military and civilian.
Kind of vague.
She said military and civilian.
Yeah. But again, the American people, you want to do what's best for the American people, but you're not letting the American people know the proof that you have that it's Russia.
Even Obama said he thinks.
Yes.
So how does it become, how does it go from think to it's clear?
Donald Trump brought up the fact that Hillary Clinton kind of associates herself with being a champion of LGBT communities and for women's rights.
Yeah.
But how is she that champion when she takes money from places like Saudi Arabia?
Human rights violations.
Horrible human rights violations against gay people and women. Still to this day.
Religious fundamentalism.
Right. How are you a champion of these causes when it just sounds like to me, knowing her history, it sounds like to me that she's actually a champion of white women in America. White American women.
Oh, so it's that white woman feminism? Okay.
That's what it sounds like to me. Because we see what she did in Honduras. We see what she's done in Libya. We see what she's done in Haiti. It just sounds like to me. So she
doesn't value those women as much.
No. Globally, she is no champion for women. No champion for gay people. A lot of people say that Donald Trump is a pathological liar. You know, I've heard Bernie Sanders say that time and time again. I've heard several journalists talk about Trump and how he lies consistently. And I'm not arguing with him at all. He is a liar. He does not tell the truth. And sometimes I believe that it's purposeful, like he isn't telling the truth. Sometimes I think he doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. But yeah, he's a liar, okay? Can't trust him. Now, can any different be said about Hillary Clinton? Because at this debate and at several other past debates, and Trump finally hit her on this on TPP. Said that she was lying.
He was so proud of himself.
He's so proud.
He was so, you see his face?
Yeah. He said, you know what? And the fact checkers fact checked you and said that you were lying when you said,
it turns out I
hoped it.
It turns out I was right.
Yeah.
I was like
we already knew that.
That was like a year ago, dog.
Like, yeah, we were back in like October, November talking about this.
You waited to the third debate?
Yeah.
I'm like, too little, too late.
Yeah, dude. You don't get any credit for that whatsoever. You should have hit her with that before the debates even started. But my point is, Hillary Clinton is a pathological liar. We saw that, like, if we want to go back to Bosnia, how she repeated that lie, talking about she was under sniper fire. She said it several times. First, she tried to say how it was sleep deprivation. Then she said it was something else, but it was still a lie. Come on, I mean, like, there was videotape.
What about Doma?
Saying that it was to head off an even worse problem, saying that it was to head off an amendment that would have game over for marriage equality. But no, everybody that was back there, Bernie Sanders said it was a complete fabrication. Your own supporter, Hillary Rosen, said it was completely wrong too. She is a pathological liar.
Throwing Colin Powell under the bus.
Yeah, saying that they did the same thing when a private email server is not the same as an AOL account. That's not the same thing. They are both pathological liars, Clinton and Trump. Don't separate the two.
They just lie about different things.
Yes, throughout the whole debate too. I'm sitting there thinking, where's Jill Stein? You know, where's Gary Johnson at? I want to see these two on the stage.
But we know where Jill Stein was.
We knew where Jill Stein was. Yeah. So
we watched it
again. She was doing the debate last night again. She was on Facebook Live. It was being broadcast on YouTube as well. And so she was responding to the questions. Her video.
Wait. Give him the numbers.
Her video, as of last time I checked it, 917,000 views. 917,000 views. It had reached
reactions
about 23 million people. The reactions were
like 21,000 or over 21,000.
Yeah, I think about 18,000 shares. So people are actually.
This was on the night of the debate.
Night of the debate. People are watching Jill Stein on the night of the presidential debate.
Almost a million viewers.
Right.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
That's right. And tell me again, she's at 2%. She's at 2% nationally, for real.
Probably.
Word.
Probably because of who they targeted in the polling,
right.
But we know that.